Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, and I wanted to talk about some, and this is actually kind of late in into the 2017 calendar year that I did this, but something I've been wanting to do. You know, I've got 400orbelow.com, I've got epicdroneshow.com, I've got seancoonery.com, I've got IrixGuy.com, I've got a ton of websites. And what happens when someone has that many websites, from an administrative perspective, it often gets a little bit challenging, because you got to go here and you got to do this to post that. You got to go here to do that. You've got to update this website, but you've also got to update that. So what I've done, and it's still in progress, but what I'm doing is I'm taking all my websites and meshing them into this new interface. And I think it's a lot faster. You know, visit my website, IrixGuy.com or epicdroneshow.com, 400orbelow.com, seancoonery.com. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Is the website fast? Does it seem sluggish? That's been one of my biggest complaints with the previous host. And I'm not here to bash hosts, because the previous host provided excellent customer service, but it got to the point, I think it's because my website started receiving so much traffic that a shared host just couldn't handle it. I mean, it was too much. It was too much. It was creating too much of a bottleneck with the database, and just the number of concurrent connections. It was just too much for that shared host to handle. So switched over to Amazon Web Services, and I spun up an Ubuntu, which is a flavor of Unix, or of Linux rather. Linux and Unix. You can use the terms interchangeably. Linux was basically the poor man's version of Unix that was released many years ago. Or not many years ago, but let's see, that would have been back in, would have been the 90s. I think it was the 90s when Linus Torvalds released Linux. But yeah, so I run Ubuntu, which is a version, a flavor of Linux, and I've just been super stoked. Actually, Ubuntu was a flavor of Linux that they put up on the they took it up on the space shuttle to do some research stuff. So it's a very rock solid flavor of Linux, and I really enjoyed setting that up. And I hope that the user experience when you go to my website, I hope that the user experience is very snappy. You know, both from a mobile device as well as a desktop device, tablet device, whatever you may be using to browse to my websites, because there's a fly buzzing around. I'm out in the wilderness. There's probably snakes out here, but look at that bokeh in the background. That's why I film in nature. And then also, you know, it's a few miles. You know, you hike a few miles, burn some calories, and then you film YouTube videos, and you hike back, burn some more. So it's kind of a win-win. You get the bokeh, you get the calorie burn, and you get to film YouTube videos. So yeah, just tell me what you think, because I mean, I've been doing everything I can to optimize the site. But I think it's snappy. And one thing that it does do, it passes Google's mobile-friendly test. If you're not a web developer, you may not be familiar with what mobile-friendly means and why it's so important. If you've got a website that's not mobile-friendly, at a high level, what it means is that Google search, and potentially other search engines as well, they're going to spider your site. And when they spider your site, if it's not mobile-friendly, sites that are mobile-friendly will likely appear higher within search results. So not downgrading yours, but it's ranking other sites higher. So if other sites are higher, yours is in turn lower within Google search appearance. So, you know, something to be aware of. So my new websites, they are mobile friendly. They pass the mobile friendly test. So, you know, I've been happy with that. But tell me what you think. Check out the performance of the websites, and obviously share the websites with others, because that's becoming my centralized location for all my content. I mean, ultimately, YouTube is my bread and butter, but I package everything into that website, so you can find it all in one stop. If you need to find all of my latest and greatest content, just go to IrixGuy.com. You know, and from there you can find Sean Coonery, you can find Epic Drone Show, you can find 400 or below, you can find T-shirts and other merchandise. So appreciate your viewership, and be sure to subscribe. YouTube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.